Hey YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell from the title of this video, today we're doing a chit chat get ready with me, just a little update on my life and just to sit together and talk together about tutte le novità. You guys are gonna see how I achieved this look, the products that I used, and we're gonna just talk about what's going on. This video is being done in collaboration with FOREO. If you don't know, FOREO is a Swedish brand. They specialize in skincare devices and probably they're most popular for their facial cleansing brushes. What I love about the new brushes is that actually FOREO released an app which allows you to connect to your FOREO devices with Bluetooth, and actually from the Mini 3 on, you're able to control the brush through the app. So that means, for example, if we're all following the 60-second rule on cleansing our faces, you can now actually program the brush to do 60 seconds. You can program it to do different speeds. You can program it to do like a glow treatment or a cleansing treatment, and there's just all sorts of customization that you can do. And once you set it in the app, it'll stay like that on the device until you change the settings on the app. I love technology, I love smartness, and I love this new FOREO. So if you guys don't know the brand and you want to learn more, all the links and info will be in the description box down below. If you guys want to see how I achieved this look and, catch up with me, be sure to keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so let's say that the very first life update is that I got my eyebrows tattooed on my face. Not microbladed, because microbladed is a different technique to get permanent or semi-permanent makeup. It's a manual technique. I use the automatic technique with a machine, or my eyebrow tattoo artist, use the mechanical machine to draw these strokes. So this is actually a semi-permanent eyebrow tattoo, not using the microblading method, but the traditional eyebrow tattoo method, or the 3D hair stroke method. I'm not an expert, my tattoo artist is. But let's say that without getting too heavy into it, having my eyebrows tattooed on makes my makeup prep so much faster and so much easier because I get to skip doing my eyebrows altogether. I'm still in the healing process. I got my eyebrows tattooed on like 8 days ago, and so I believe she said that I had to wait 10 days before I could put any products actually on my eyebrows. So even if I wanted to go over them with makeup, technically I'm in the period where I cannot. So if you guys want a video, an in-depth video on the process of getting my eyebrows tattooed, actually even if you don't want it, I'm probably gonna do it anyways because I haven't seen a lot of videos on eyebrow tattoos. Everything is on microblading, and this was absolutely not microblading, and I think it could be cool to show the pros of getting your eyebrow actually tattooed as opposed to microblading, because I think there are quite a few. I think that the effect is different and better if you just tattoo them. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna make a video about the whole experience and answer some of the most commonly asked questions that I got asked, like the price and the pain. It was painful, but oh my gosh, you guys, look at my eyebrows. So I think that one of the bigger updates that I have to answer to is buying a house in Milan. I do plan on making a whole video on this as well. Well, that is crooked. Doing my makeup in the viewfinder as opposed to in the actual mirror. So please excuse me if I look a little bit crazy, but I promise that it's gonna all work out like it always does. Yeah, so I'm trying to buy a house in Italy, but not in the traditional way. I'm actually using an agency to buy a house through auction. So foreclosed home from the Comune di Milano and the court. I'm doing this for multiple reasons. The main reason is that I saw other people have great results. Enrico's brother actually bought got an amazing deal at buying a house in auction down in Market, and he renovated the whole house, and now he basically has a brand new house that he paid 80K for as a price and as a mortgage, plus 30K of renovations. So in the long run, in the bigger scheme of things, he paid way less than he would have had he bought it on the market. Yeah, that was in market. The savings are actually way bigger here in Milan, also because the prices of houses are way higher here in Milan. So you can end up saving a lot, not just on the price of the home itself, but also in fees. Like the agency fee that I pay for the Asta agency, the auction agency, is much lower than I would have to pay for an actual for a real estate agency. The price is way less. Also the price in bureaucracy, because of course there's a lot of bureaucracy in buying a house in Italy, and it can cost thousands of euros. And I mean, like, some of the houses I was looking at, the average price of the bureaucratic side and getting the documents done was like 5,000 euros in addition to everything else. So if you buy it through the court, you also save a lot of money on the bureaucratic costs that you have to pay when you're buying a house or looking to buy a house here in Italy. So I've been going through that. I came pretty close to going to auction for one house that I liked, but in the end I couldn't because my bank takes a little bit longer, 3 days longer to process this one thing that I need. And so we were in a rush and I didn't have the thing in time to be able to present myself at the auction. And it sucked because it was a really, it was a property with a lot of potential, I think, in like the center. It was in like Zona Loreto, which is pretty central here in Milan. So you know that the price is gonna go up, up, up in the next few years with the Olympics and the new metro line and all of the developments that are happening in Milan. You know that your house prices are gonna go up. Pretty much. Sorry, I'm a bit out of breath because I just had to go get a package that arrived for me and got up and down the 5 flights of stairs because, you know, these corrieri, even though it's their job, don't actually deliver the mail to your door if you don't have an elevator. Pero vabbè, I'm always in shape. Anyways, I was saying, speaking about the house, I'm getting it, hopefully, at auction. And I chose this for various reasons. And now that I'm thinking about them, I think this would be a good in-depth video as well. I won't go too in-depth here because this is supposed to be just like a general update and I have other topics to cover. And I'm also already running late, so trying to finish. But yeah, one huge update is I'm buying a house by myself here in Milan through auction. And fingers crossed that it works. I'm gonna go in with my bronzer just to warm up my eyelids. Si dice? Is that something that people actually say? Another update is that for Christmas this year, me and Enrico are going to Jamaica. In less than 2 weeks, we're going to Jamaica. It'll be a really interesting, fun trip. And unfortunately, my mom couldn't be there with us because she has some stuff she had to take care of, last minute emergency stuff in the States. So my mom is in the States, my dad is in the States. But per fortuna, my grandma will be around and my cousins will be around. So we will be able to touch base with some family while I'm showing Enrico a whole new side to the world because he's never been in the Caribbean before. One look that I've been using a lot is I've been going in with Cocoa from our Iconica palette, which by the way are now available in OVS. Select OVSs near you. And I go in with my color, of course, Cocoa, the perfect transition color. And I've just been dabbing that on and then I mix it with a liquid eyeshadow. And it just gives this like subtle yet glam cranberry colored look. So yeah, that's Cocoa from the Iconica palette. My color, available at an OVS near you. That's also pretty crazy. I never thought that it would have happened, especially because, you know, the whole point of the project was to sell things online, pero vabbè, we're in OVS now. So if you guys for some reason weren't able to get the product online, before it sold out online, it's now been restocked for a limited time by OVS and you can find it at an OVS near you. So then once my eyes have been nice and cranberry-fied and softened with the matte eyeshadow, I go in with the sparkly liquid shadow, like right there. And what I'm gonna do is just spread that out with the same brush. And so it creates this like shiny wet effect. So this liquid eyeshadow, and actually most of the liquid eyeshadows that I use are from Stila. This one is called Pigale, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Pigale. So I went ahead and applied my eyelashes. These are the Tati T1 lashes. I really love them. This one, let's give it a second to dry because this is not the final result. So back to bringing Enrico to Jamaica. I'm super excited to share this side of my life with him. I want my partner to see and know everything that I see and know. And also, you know, I would also like to give him a chance to love and hold dearly all the things that I love and cherish. So it's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about bringing a visible Westerner to someplace like that and being responsible for them. I know that it's not really a serious issue because my stepdad was white and he's been to Jamaica multiple times and we never had any problems, but that wasn't really my problem when he came. It's a weird sensation. I know there's no real issue, but it's something in the back of my mind. But it's a nice practice because I also want to bring Enrico to Nigeria next year. And Jamaica is always like the practice. The Caribbean, I'd say, is the practice before Africa. Everything that you see in Africa is present, but a little less marked, I'd say, in the Caribbean. That's just my opinion. And so bringing Enrico to Jamaica is cool and fun, and I think it will also be a practice to bring him to Africa. Gonna go in with this Too Faced highlighter in Candy Diamond. There's no mirror in it, so I'm just gonna have to figure this out. Can we talk real quick New Year's resolutions? What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? Leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to know them. I would actually like for all of the things that I worked on this year, such as my health, my eyebrows. Okay, my eyebrows isn't really good health, but my face, my acne, my hormonal issues, I'd like all of those things that I worked out this year to stay worked out. Financially, I would like to make the same or a little bit more than I made this year. Honestly, I'm not shooting for anything big because of tax reasons. Isn't that crazy how you're basically incentivized to not do your best, to not be ambitious, to not make more money because it just doesn't make any sense to do so in Italy. You will be penalized for it. So yeah, I'd love to have the house done, even renovated by next year because, you know, my plan is to buy it and renovate it. What else? I hope that my company makes a lot in revenues because those aren't my tax issues. On my lips, I'm gonna go in with this Double Fudge, this matte MAC lipstick in Double Fudge. I love this because it is a nice burgundy, red, brown, all three mixed together. And I don't even need a lip liner with this. Well, you guys, there is the finished look, my look of the day. I'm gonna go run off to those events that I have to run off to now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me, and just a catch up on my life, an update on what's going on, what's to come, New Year's resolutions, Christmas plans, and getting my eyebrows tatted while buying a house. I hope you guys enjoyed it and we got to spend a little bit of time together. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. That's gonna be it for me, you guys. See you in my next one. Mwah.